Rewire your mind and draw a new map for your consciousness. So today I want to draw acceptance and a gate of trust. Let's see how that works. In Neurographica, we always take care of connecting the intersections very, very carefully. Just like that, we create new impressions to our brain. And obviously, I always also connect my gate. I trust at this moment that everything what is here at this moment is just what needs to be here. And I trust that I get everything at every moment what I need. And I have whatever I need. I have all the competences, I have all the resources, I have my intuition, I have people I can connect to, I have competencies, I have everything I need at any moment. This is what I trust in. This gate can be quite strong because this inside is very nice. I have whatever I need at any moment. How wonderful is that? How's it for you? Do you feel the same? What happens when you draw that trust? You feel resistance or relief or excitement, joy, disbelief, the need to argue. Lots of things can come up. You can write them down for yourself and investigate. What is this? What does that evoke in you? I have at every moment what I need. For me, that feels really, 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 really comfortable and peaceful. I feel confident and I can step back from control. Connecting my word a little bit here to this trust. Accept whatever is in the moment. Trust that it's exactly what is supposed to be here now. All my feelings, all my worries, all the love I feel, all the discomfort, everything is right at this moment, even anger, weird thoughts. If I accept them, I act loving. If I accept them, that doesn't mean that I believe them. I can accept having weird thoughts or painful emotions, but I don't have to identify with them. I can notice them and embrace them. If I feel overwhelmed or sad, I can notice that. Breathe into these feelings and let them be there. Because if they come up now at this moment, they have some message for me at this moment. My perception of life and my perception of my intuition, everything, all these experiences are leading me one step further in my development. Trust in that. To go away from devaluing my experiences and my being. That's the thing I'm practicing at the moment. Now I want to make this fixing shape very nicely visible. And I apply some orange here in the rays. Also apply some yellow here. Makes it nice and shiny. So the affixing shape is the shape which we are able to perceive the outstanding shape that we first perceive when we look at the drawing. So it's quite a challenge to make that outstanding now, because that accept is also so visible, and I also want it to be visible. But I guess it's possible to make it that visible to my brain, the result of acceptance. Kindness to myself. Like you all know this Christian request, love your neighbor as yourself. And I was always frightened when I heard that, because how scary is that? Who really loves himself? And if you love your neighbor as you love yourself, then poor neighbor if you don't love yourself. So it's not at all selfish to work on your love to yourself. It's the opposite. It's kind to your neighbor and everyone that is crossing your path to work on your kindness to yourself, because this is determining how you are acting with your fellow beings. Isn't that interesting? Have you been aware of that? Please drop a comment. What do you think about that? Isn't that scary that the condition of the world is that dark, because most of us have never even tried or considered that they themselves, treating themselves nicely, would be an essential, very essential ingredient for kindness to the world. There's quite a way to go, and you can not do that usually in one drawing, because you always go step by step. And that's why this Neurographica method is also nice, because it won't overwhelm you. But it is sometimes really nice to get support. So if you want support, sometimes it's a very intense work, so I don't have lots of spots, but sometimes I have 3 spots. You can inquire about that. interested and willing to face your resistance, face your topics, go the next step, and take responsibility for your being, for your experiences. Nobody else is responsible for that. And nobody can do it for you. It's a sad thing to wait for something in the outside to change in order to make yourself feel more complete or whatever, because it won't happen. A waste of time to wait for that. I have waited for decades, so I know that. Thank you for peeking into my full guided session. Welcome to Draw Yourself Free.